had uterine cancer, and my surgery, I had a complete hysterectomy, a total hysterectomy, and they took the ovaries as well. Given the fact of my age and having my children, they felt, I said, if you're going to do it, take the ovaries. I don't want any chance of recurrence. Yeah, actually, I'm cured.
You're cured.
I will be 6 years out in May, the end of May. My husband was of great support. My children, even though my younger son was in college at the time out in Indiana, and my older son lives in New York, they were very supportive. They were here when I had the surgery. They would check up on me often. My church, we have a prayer group at my church, and so I had prayers coming from Linfield UCC. I had prayers coming from a Christian group in New York. I had prayers coming to me from South Bend. So I really had I have a strong faith, and I think my faith got stronger through all of this, because it is scary. I mean, when you're diagnosed with cancer, and this isn't my first round with it, I had cancer, I had cervical cancer when I was 25, and I was not married to my husband at the time, and nor did I have any children. So, and years ago, treatments were different, and I wasn't sure what to anticipate. They were able to cure that cancer with a cone biopsy, but going into surgery, I didn't know if it would be bad enough that I would go back in and have to have a hysterectomy at that young age. So it's scary. The diagnosis is scary. You mentioned the word cancer, and the first thing you think of is, I'm going to die. And after you get through that hysteria, shock, whatever, and people react differently to the news, but I really was scared out of my mind, because I was 49, and I'm thinking, this is the second time around for me. Am I going to be as lucky? You know, that's what you think. And but Dr. Liss was very reassuring, or Dr. Lemmert was very reassuring. And when he did the hysterectomy, he actually, even though I never met the gentleman, I felt very comfortable having my surgery here at Phoenixville, because Dr. Lemmert, given the fact that it was a cancer, he called Dr. Belcher in from Reading, who is a surgical oncologist. So he was the one that assisted with the surgery as well. I think the most important thing initially is to gather all your support systems, whether it's a spouse, friends, whatever family members are close to you. I think you need to really rally around and get that support started immediately, because I think it is such a scary thing, and it is, and I'm a nurse, and maybe my profession makes it more scary to me, because I know what can happen. You know, I know what the treatments are. I work on 5th floor. I deal with chemotherapy. I deal with hospice patients, you know, and end of life. So, you know, I see people in their 30s and 40s and 50s that don't survive. They don't have a good outcome. And you tend to put yourself in that position, in that spot. And I think the quicker that you rally everybody around, some people like to be more private. They don't want people to know, and that's okay. But I think in the long run, you're better off having that support system.